Desire is the basis of material development, progress, and success. While non-desire is the basis of spiritual development, progress, and success. In material success, one should have a target to achieve materially. Having a target means having a desire to achieve that target. One may desire to be rich. Another may desire to be powerful. Someone may desire to be popular, and so on. There can be different type of material aims, material targets, material success. And those aims can be achieved by making effort to achieve that target. On the other hand, there cannot be a spiritual target and spiritual effort to achieve that target, because the desire to have spiritual success will be inimical to the spiritual achievement, spiritual success. Because spirituality means desirelessness, non-desire. Desire is a mental activity. It's a process of thinking. You desire, I want that, I want this, and so on. There's a target and there's a thought process to achieve that particular target. It is a mental activity. But the spiritual development is not a mental activity. If you have a target, if you have a desire, then you cannot achieve the mental or spiritual development, progress, and success. The highest achievement of spirituality is called enlightenment. Realizing nirvana, realization of nirvana. The basis of nirvana is desirelessness, non-desire. The desire can be either positive or negative. Positive is to achieve something positively, to get something. Negative desire is not to have. The desire to have something is a positive desire. The desire not to have something is a negative desire, negation. Therefore, the mind is acting magnetically in the material sphere. The desire is positive attraction. The resentment is a negative desire which is manifested as resentment. The desire to have is positive, the desire not to have is negative. But in between there lies the neutrality. The spiritual development is achieved by the neutral energy without a positive desire and also without a negative desire, to accept things as they are and keeping the mind in the neutral position, a motionless position. Attraction is moving towards. Repulsion or distraction is moving away. One is a positive movement, the other is a negative movement. Neutrality is being free from both the positive mental movement and the negative mental movement. Then the mind is calm, quiet, desireless, tranquil, peaceful. That is the state of a spiritually advanced mind, a spiritual mind. In our day-to-day life, we can have both the material progress and the spiritual progress together. For example, you may have a lot of wealth, but without a desire, without attachment. You can make use of wealth, you can make use of power, you can make use of articles, you can have vehicles, you can have friends and relatives, be with them, but you are not possessive. You don't want to possess them. You are using them with a friendly heart, expecting nothing in return, taking things as they are. Then in your mind, there is no attachment, there is no resentment, but you may have a lot of material elements around you, lot of wealth, lot of property, lot of knowledge, lot of friends, lot of relatives around you, but you can lead a life without attachment. That means you can be materially well off, but you can have the mentality of not attachment to any of things that you are involved with materially. That itself is a spiritual success. And it is a wise and practical way of being successful both materially and spiritually. Even the Buddha was not against multimillionaires like Anatha Pindika, earning a lot of wealth. In fact, in Anana Sutra, a discourse called Anana Sutra, he preached how a lay person can lead a spiritual life having lot of wealth. You can have lot of wealth, and there is the bliss of having lot of wealth. And you can enjoy your wealth, and that is the bliss of enjoying that wealth. Having wealth is called Ati Sukha, the bliss of having wealth. The bliss of enjoying wealth is called Bhoga Sukha. And you can have wealth being not in debt to others people, independently achieved, without being in debt to others. And that is called Anana Sukha. You can have wealth and use it in a way not harmful to others, but beneficial to others in the correct way. And that is called Anavajya Sukha. Thus, Buddha himself showed a wealthy person like Anathapindika, he can lead a materially rich life, but he can lead it spiritually. Similarly, we can be both materialistic and spiritualistic in our life if we can use it wisely and intelligently. For example, in achieving material success, you have to make a lot of effort. It is hard work that brings in material wealth to you. But at the same time, while working hard, you have to rest a while. You have to rest mentally, verbally, and physically. That means relaxing in mind, in words, and in deeds. And that relaxation in the Buddhist way of life is called meditation, bhavana. We all can use bhavana, meditation, in our day-to-day life to be relaxed mentally, physically, and audially. That means without exerting the body, without working, relax in the body. Without thinking, relax in the mind. Without speaking, relax in the speech. That is how the meditation is done. But in that state, the mind is alive, but doing nothing. It is in a negative state, not in neutral state, neither positive nor negative. No positive activities, nor negative activities, but in meditation, the mind is alive, alert, the mind is aware of all sensations, and it can accept sensations as they are, with full awareness. That is the Buddhist meditation. Krishnamurti referred to it as choiceless awareness. In Pali, it is called Sati Sampajanya. In Sinhalese, it is called Sihi Nuwana. You are aware, that is Sati. But Sampajanya, you are aware wisely and intelligently. What is the criterion of wiseness? When you are wise, you are not unhappy. You are happy. If you are unhappy, you are not wise. Therefore, Buddhist neutrality is using wisdom, buddhi, Buddhism is really Buddhism, wisdomism, using the wisdom. Wisdom is not knowledge, but inner ability to be happy, to be blissful. The criterion of wisdom is blissfulness. It is a blessing to us. We can be blissful. And that is a practical Buddhist way of life. Having all the material requirements you have, but using that material wealth wisely, without attachment, without resentment, but using them reasonably to be of bliss to yourself as well as to others. You can be generous, but you should not get attached even to the generosity. Be generous naturally, expecting nothing in return. That brings you a lot of bliss. That is the spiritual way of life. A life free from desire, non-desire. It is complete freedom from desire that we call enlightenment by the realization of the ultimate bliss called nirvana. Nirvana can be achieved in several steps, in several stages. It is a bliss of nirvana that one enjoys in all trances. First trance and higher bliss than the first trance is the second trance, third trance, fourth trance, they are called jhanas. The bliss of nirvana can be achieved progressively, little by little. Therefore, even in our day-to-day life, we can enjoy the bliss of nirvana by practicing, by maintaining a mind of non-desire instead of a mind of desires. In desire, the mind is imagining something what it desires. In non-desire, the mind is aware what is there. The mind can enjoy what is there without imagining what it requires, what it desires. It has no target. It is here and now. That is called here, ehi passiko. It is aware of the here. Sanditiko is here now. Therefore, spiritual mind is a mind that is here and now. When there is desire, the mind is traveling from here to the unborn future. The mind is traveling from the living present into the unborn future. Therefore, non-desire is a state of mind that is living here and now. In Pali it is called ehi passiko, sanditiko. That mind is aware what is here and what is now. And that mind can achieve, accept things as they are. Because it can see things as they are. That is called yatha bhuta jnana darsana in Pali. Accepting things as they are. Yatha labha santutti. Such a mind is content with things as they are. That is a mind, a content mind, is a mind free of both positive and negative desire. Desire is a motion of the mind. Non-desire or desirelessness is the non-motion of the mind. Nirvana means non-motion, non-speaking. It is a silent mind. Puttasya loka dhamme chittasana kampati. Non-vibrating mind, a motionless mind, a stable mind. That is a spiritual mind. That is a mind based on non-desire. Therefore, non-desire is the basis of spiritual life, while desire is the basis of material life. Although they are poles apart, we can wisely, intelligently bring about a balance between these two poles. They are poles apart. But in our life, we can be successful materially as well as we can be successful spiritually. Then there is a balance. Then there is peace in your mind, in your activities. And such a person is relaxed, tranquil. Spiritual achievement is achieving that tranquility of mind free from positive and negative desires. That is, free from attachment and resentment. The mind free from attraction and repulsion. Attraction is a movement toward the mind. Repulsion is a movement away from the mind. Neutrality is a non-movement. You can maintain a non-moving, tranquil mind living here and now. And that is a state of nirvana that is in you. And that is a blissful state.